Folks, just so you'll know, this is Mike McGuire, Rich Sumer from the West Coast, San Francisco area. And they're going to play some San Francisco blues.
That?
And that is Tony Glenn from North Carolina. I want to check my tuning too, Rich. So these guys are pretty cool, actually. They've been very nice. Visited, checking out North Carolina. Fairly positive opinion of it, right?
Yeah, very positive.
Okay.
Very positive.
Wait, we're in North Carolina?
I told you at Reno to make a left.
Took a left, turned at Albuquerque. As they called it before I knew it was Albuquerque. So Mike's got the bongo. And Rich is going to lead this. We're going to go
I am.
Progression. Are you there? So
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready to, my friend. lot of suckage in there on my part. Mike, your timing's impeccable, and I'm just like so lost because I usually am like.
What was wrong with that? That was great. Yeah, it's fine. All right,
you guys are awesome. I think you're all just fantastic.
Well, you know,
we think the same about you.
And you know, you've been very hospitable,
informative, gracious. And
we met on YouTube, wonderful. Right? We didn't know if you were a serial killer or you didn't know if we killed Captain Crunch. So, you know,
I just had a feeling you were okay.
Yeah.
And if you weren't, then I do keep a Glock.
Oh, that's right. That's why he wasn't worried.
Hey, this is North Carolina.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
everybody has a gun.
Yeah. Mike just had an escape route. That's all we had. We didn't have a Glock. We just had an escape route.
Since we're talking a little bit, and I think this is cool. Rich, when did we first start talking? About a year ago?
Yeah, about a year ago.
And so Rich had seen some YouTube videos, and they're thinking about leaving California just because various reasons. You guys can explain that if you want to, but you just see. What, a little more economic here and just a nice change of pace? Or what is it you're thinking? Why is it you're really thinking about North Carolina? Do you mind sharing that?
Well, I mean, the Bay Area has a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you're going to move from the Bay Area, you're still going to want certain things. You might want a view, or you might want the weather, or you might want the beach, or you might want the hills, the snow, And if you just go straight across... Yeah. You have the same thing, but one's kind of one's desert,
a little more lush over here.
Yeah, one's desert climate, one's more more tropical. At some point, we're going to need to get out to the beach because the water's warm, right?
Oh man,
the water's ice.
You want to go? Okay, you want to go to probably the South Carolina. I don't know. In the summer, the North Carolina beaches are great too. But you're going to love the North Carolina coast. It's Barrier Islands. It's called the Outer Banks. You're going to go out there and see it. Fantastic! It's just beautiful. It's like if you love nature, it's unspoiled. It's like there aren't hotels or anything. It's great.
Yeah,
there are fishing villages and stuff. If you want to go really enjoy the beach more, the commercial type beach and just have fun and where there's family type stuff, then Myrtle Beach is still one of the most popular beaches.
Yep.
Carolina Beach, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina has really nice beaches on the southern part. But yeah, the Outer Banks are more for sportsmen people and people like to lay back and just enjoy nature and just beauty.
Yeah,
and it's really, but they're nice beaches too. But it's you'll love the North Carolina coast. Next time you come, you ought to go check that out. They've been doing a little bit of a checkout of Western North Carolina. So these guys have flown into Asheville.
Yep,
did a tour of almost every city from Asheville down to Charlotte.
Yep,
just checking it out.
Asheville east all the way to. Not quite Greensboro, and then the trip down to Charlotte, and then weaved our way back.
And I'm not, I tell people I like the foothills better. This is me, and I have lived I've lived in Burlington, which is just east of Greensboro, for a good long while there. I lived there, and I grew up in Charlotte when I was a kid. And I just, my heart's here. I mean, you guys may decide you want to live in Charlotte because it has things to offer there. I'm not going to ask you your opinion. I don't want you to offend anybody or put you on the spot.
Well, no. I mean,
do you like the foothills a lot? You think you like kind of where we are here? Or?
Yeah, and we're also looking at things like the flat and how hot that gets, and maybe a little further this way. But there's been a little bit of something that we've liked about all of the places, except for the bad turn that we made. But we did.
But you liked Hickory a lot, you said.
Yeah.
You liked Hickory.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
I did too.
For me, it's a little different because what I'm looking for is a change of pace, mostly from the social environment. The people are a little more laid back here, and I'm getting, we're getting sort of fed up with the West Coast attitudes. And so I'm looking for that, but at the same time, the type of property that I'm looking for is a little more spread out, a little larger pieces of land that are still in fairly close proximity to the major cities, but not in the major cities. So that area, Hickory, and all down through Hickory, Davidson. What's the other
Huntersville,
town? Huntersville, but there's another one above that.
Oh, it starts with
Mooresville. That whole little section right there.
You like that? And Lake? Did you see Lake Norman much? Did you get to see the lake?
don't know.
A lot of those areas you're talking about are on the Premier Lake in North Carolina. I mean, I don't want to ruin anybody else's opinion there.
One of
That's
the
the lake
Premier
we
Lakes.
did.
It is
yeah.
one of the
That's the
Premier
lake that
Lake.
we were looking at all
yeah,
those houses down there.
Yeah,
It's a big
yeah.
man-made lake, but it's a beautiful. It's a great. It's huge. It's
Yeah.
for North Carolina, it's the biggest man-made lake we have. But
Yeah.
well, yeah, and so they spent a week just riding on. A lot of people ask me after watching my videos, well, where do you recommend? And I just say, come visit, come check out.
Just
get here and check it out and see what you like, and you'll find something you like. I've been a lot of places in America, and I like North Carolina, and it's just a good.
It's very beautiful.
Just a lot of pros, not so many cons in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, except for the ones in prison.
If you come here and you don't like it here, then there's something wrong with you. This is a great place. This is really
That's really cool, huh?
Really a great place. Yeah.
I had fun, Jet. So these guys are really good. They're better musicians than me, and so thanks for letting me jam with you too. That was great fun.
That's not true. None of that stuff is true.
That's some of that North Carolina humbleness. We're all trying to talk like this.
They're learning the accent.
We're working on it.
Sorta.
Or I'm still mixing it up with Texas, which I don't do very good either.
Yeah,
But y'all come back now.
yep. If you move here within 10 years, you'll get the accent.
I'll have it in 10 weeks. I will have it in 10 weeks.
All right. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.